Hello, hello, hello. I am back with a bit of a haul, a comic book haul. I have three little piles here of comics that I got from around the place, including comic book store, the comic block I get, and a convention that we had called Supanova here in Sydney. Yeah, so here we go. Let's kick it off with the comic block with some random ones I threw in, like this one called Stained. Never heard of it, but I have the exclusive variant. Looks alright. She's a metal chick. Metal dude. So, it's done by Burn. Never heard of it. So there we go. There's that one. Another one from Titan Studios. Titan 1 Studios, so it must be like a break-off or something. New Humans. Issue 1 of 4. Again, Nerd Block variant cover. There we go. And then they had this amazing sort of joint cover of the Secret Empire #1 variant and Guardians of the Galaxy #1 variant. And then you combine them somehow. There we go. Becomes one big picture. Thought that was a neat little variant sort of thing they had going. Again, both at no block variants. That's a big team up. So I thought that was a pretty cool sort of variant covers that they did. And then I go to the comic book store stuff that I picked up. 52 week 3, first appearance of one of the ISIS characters who's going to be in Supergirl, I think it is. I think she was announced for Supergirl, so I picked up that version. There was a couple of different ISISes, but the one they're going to use in the TV show was in this one. I picked up, I can't remember if I picked these up before. I got 2 of the lenticular cover. They were selling these for like $30 at the convention, Supernova convention. All these lenticular covers. Whereas I can go down to the comic book store and get it for like $7. So, yeah, as you'll find out, they ripped a lot of people off at this convention. I guess a lot of people used it as an opportunity to rip people off. And then I got the Betty and Veronica #3 Adam Hughes variant. They had the Veronica ones all sold out, unless they had more out the back. But I got this one, which is in pretty good nick, off the shelf. I did notice a little indent. Probably can't see it because of the light. A little slight indent somewhere. It's only very slight. I don't know. Can't pick it up. There we go. That's all that's wrong with it. Corners are good, everything like that. Then the convention. So first I'll show the picture. That will probably be my new background here. They had comic book artists there, but it wasn't really advertised they were there or how you can get their signatures. We only found them by random. Like, they had all the other celebrities like Dean Cain and Chris Hemsworth and all that sort of stuff. But you had to pay like a massive amount of money. So we thought the comic book people, it was the same. But nope. You can just walk up to them and we're like, hey, can you sign this? They're like, sure. So, and we only found it by random. I was walking past and I recognised Tom Taylor. I was like, hey, that's Tom Taylor. And then we looked down the line, there's got a few others. So, he had, because I wasn't prepared, I didn't bring my all-new Wolverine comic #1 for him to sign. But because he's Australian, he'll probably be at future cons anyway. So I got one of his artworks that he signed down the bottom. Apparently he said he created this and then it blew up all over the internet. It's pretty much Harley Quinn asking why is his called the Arrow Cave and not the Quiver. So that's cool. I'm just trying to find a picture frame for it to go in the background here. It's a weird size, so it's hard to find the right picture frame. I bought one yesterday and it doesn't fit, so got to go back to the drawing board on that. Alright, so then we went around to the comic book stores. As I said, they used it as an opportunity to rip people off and get rid of their old stock. But I did find some gems in the rough. And when I say rough, they were rough. Some were like overpriced bits of comic that someone scrunched up and then threw out, and they're like $50. So, but I found this one for $5. I think this was the return of Superman after he died. Correct me if I'm wrong. I saw it in someone's pickup recently and I recognised the cover, so I was like, I'll get that. So there we go. I noticed this one. Oh, I can't. Yeah, they're $5. I think this one was $3. I think, but I realise now why it was so cheap. First appearance of Bathound, Batman 623. But as I noticed, as I was bagging and boarding this, there's like pen marks across the prices, which is super annoying. Other than that, it's in pretty good nick, like for its age. A couple of spine ticks, but that's alright. Then I found another store. He had a lot of beat up comics, like that was the usual thing, but he had $3 on everything. So, Diamonds in the Rough, Justice Society of America, #1, which is in pretty good nick, considering all the other ones he had was bait. And the common sight at this con was lots of brown pages. And then this one, Supergirl #8, Power Girl and Supergirl. Can't remember who had this on their pickup. I saw it and it was a pretty sweet cover. So I was like, oh, again, $3, bargain. And the rest, that's all I picked up from him. He had lots of short boxes, but again, they'll beat. And then the only one that was an actual store in Queensland, I can't remember their name, that actually did good prices. It was very rare. They weren't there looking to, scam a few bucks like most of the other people were. These were good guys. If I remember their name, I'll put it in the comments below because I want to give them a shout out. But I can't remember. So they had Youngblood #1. They revived this. They had all the variants, but I got the Liefeld one. But apparently the Finch one is the one to go after. Because this is just like cover B, I think. But the Finch one is the one to go after. So that's annoying. But it's alright. $6.50. That's how much it is for. That's cheaper than what I can get it for at my comic book store. For a brand new just came out comic. And then he had X-Men Blue #1, the Jack Kirby 100th variant, which is pretty sweet. He had all the variants for X-Men Blue, but I like this one the best. There. This one was a little bit pricey, $9, but they cut me a sweet deal because I bought a couple of comics. So in the end, I don't remember how much it worked out to. But again, sweet comic. And then the last two final is I got two of these covers. These are impossible to find here where I live in Sydney anyway. Since I saw it on all your pickup videos that are out there, I have never been able to find it. Even on eBay, it's hard to find unless I want to get it from America. Whereas this guy had a whole bunch of them. So they were all there. And they were like $5, 50 each. Again, I got a sweet deal, so I don't know how much they're actually worth. How much I actually paid for them. But how awesome is that? Sorry about that. The camera cut out randomly. But these are in good condition. I was super happy to find them, and for super cheap as well. So there we go. they're all my pickups. There is another convention at the end of the year. I don't know if I'll go to. That's the Oz Comic Con. But there we go. Had a pretty good haul. I'm just really annoyed that it was beat up rubbish for $50. That's how much it pretty much rolled in this convention. But again, found some diamonds in the rough for Australia standards anyway. Anyway, until next time, keep checking to look out for Bodz's pickups as well as the second part of his mystery box, the Let It Breathe series. So keep back here, check out for when that drops. And until then, bye.